welcome to my live stream. My name is Alecia. This is the place for you if you like to journal, if you like to get your words and thoughts onto paper and think about how you can explore your feelings and stuff. And also, today we're going to be planning for this coming week, so that's what we're going to work on. But, just whatever flavor of journaling you like, this is the place for you. And I'm so happy that you're here. It is Sunday. We are perhaps getting over last week. Or maybe we're, hopefully for you it is like, you're looking back on it fondly instead of, just kind of maybe shaking and trying, just thinking about the trauma of last week. So I hope it's that. I hope it's the first thing, the former. So all right, yes, hello, who do we have here today? All right, I see Miss Melanie's writing plans. Yes, good morning to you. Happy Sunday fun day. Oh my gosh, we are here. It's the beginning of a new week. It's gonna be amazing. We have to put that thought out into the world, you know. Hola Nestor, buenos dias. Feliz domingo. Sí. ¿Cómo estás? Sí, estoy feliz que estés aquí. Bueno, sí. Hello. Hi. Yes, we have Melanie, we have Nestor. All right. We are gonna get started here. I'm so happy. Okay. So yeah. I just want to see where you are as far as how your week was. Let's break up with last week. All right. I like to think of it that way. So yeah, maybe it was a good week for you, but still, it's time to move on. It's time to be just friends with last week. So let me know how your week went. Give me an emoji so I can translate it. That's my favorite thing to do. And just let me know how the past week was for you. Okay, so all right, Melanie's got a thumbs up here. Okay, so it was a good week. It was a decent week. All right, maybe nothing spectacular, but it was good. And you got okay. What? Wait, I lie. It's her birthday week. I gotta put this up on the screen. All right, wait. Okay, so it is Melanie's birthday week. Happy birthday, Melanie. It is so wonderful that you are joining me on your birthday week. I'm so happy. So yes, okay, not so you're a Libra then? I'm a Virgo, so I'm like, which is after? Yes, so you are a Libra, so you are very balanced. All right, all right. So I'm so happy. I hope you have a good birthday. Wait, what day? What can we ask? What day is your birthday? And do you have any plans for your birthday? What are you gonna be doing? Or maybe you'll just be chilling. Hey, I'm my birthday was very low key. I just had my birthday on September 7th, and I don't do nothing. So, yes, whichever is the best thing for you on your day. Yes. All right. So we have it's okay. All right. Melanie's birthday's on a Friday. We know what this means. She probably okay. Yeah, she is gonna have a very, very happy, hopefully low stress Friday birthday. So happy Friday birthday, Melanie. Thank you for sharing that with us. And now we can kind of celebrate this together. So very good. All right, who else we've got in the chat today? We've got Miss Budgeting Mama is here. Yes, okay. Good morning to you. All right. And then, what do we have? Okay, so let's see, Miss Melanie. Oh, I gotta put some chats on the screen. I'm sorry. I gotta get this. So hi, you guys. I'm just gonna put some stuff on the screen here. Yes. All right. So you got Melanie, who's having a birthday on Friday. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Yes, and Mr. Nestor, buenos dias. Yes, I'm happy you're here as well. Hi. Yes. All right, and then we have Miss Budgeting Mama. She is here. She's ready for the morning. She's ready to get this week started. I know. I feel it. I feel it. Okay, then we have Stephanie, scribed. Yes. Okay. Yes. Happy Sunday to everyone. Okay, what is she doing? What is Melanie do? Okay, so she's taking. You got the day by Cedar Point, Port Clinton, Port Clinton. Wait, let me think of where this is. All right, I feel I know where this is, but I don't. But I do. I want to Google it, but I'm not going to do that. This whole live stream will just go. um, I will risk it all. All right. Yes. Okay. I'm glad you get along with the Virgos. Virgos and Libras can be friends always. Um, yes. And thank you so much for joining me today. All right. What we got here? Yeesh. Hi, you guys. Say hello. It is Sunday. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. All right, we're gonna get started here. So yes, I think all right. So Miss Melanie, she gave us a thumbs up. How is everyone else's week going? We've got some thumbs up here, and I just want to see how, or excuse me, how did your week go for this past week? This week is dead to us. We broke up with it. But tell me how it is. Yes. See, I was like, I know it's close. Yes. Okay. So Melanie and I are the Ohioans of this group, and it is beautiful. All right. So yeah, you are close. I was like, Cedar Point. Why does that feel familiar to me? All right. Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. We are the Ohioans of this group. All right. So, yes, this is good. All right. I want to get us started on the right foot with this live stream. But first, all right, I have some things to say. No, it's nothing particularly bad. It's just yeah, last week, if you were here last week, I want to apologize first because last week I said that I remember making this specific claim promise to you guys that I was going to like have a poll and we were going to set up this um body doubling live stream and I was going to like ask you guys what time you wanted to do it. And hey, neighbors in Indiana. All right, sorry, focus. Um so yes, I said that I was going to set up a time for us to do a live stream together with so that we could body double and work on our respective projects together. And I said yes, this afternoon I'm going to set a poll and we're going to figure out what time to do that. And I never did that. And so I just want to just kind of say sorry because I'm I don't like to say that I'm going to do something and not do it. But yeah, last week would not have been the best week for me to do that because I was starting a new job and it was just I didn't know what my schedule was going to be. So I couldn't really say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be available at this time." So, and I want to be it's difficult because my new job is 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm like, what time can I do it so that West Coast people can come too? And I want everyone here. I just want you all here. So I will be thinking about that and working on that. It'll probably be a weekend day. I'm thinking so. Maybe it'll be like Saturday live stream and then Sunday live stream. I don't know. So we will work on that. I will think about that. But I just want to say sorry because I know I said that and then I was like, oh crap. I didn't do that. Other thing I'm sorry about is next week. I'm sorry. Next week I will not be here because I am going to California. I am going on a new house sit and I will be in Sacramento, California for a month. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. The house looks awesome. And the cat, there's only one cat, and he looks like just he's a big cat. He's just a chunky cat. So I'm just excited to like hang out and be in a new environment and a new space. And in fact, that is what we are talking about today a little bit, is just being in different environments and how that affects our productivity or how it affects our mind. So I have some uh, journaling prompts related to that. So I just wanted to apologize to you guys for, what I'm saying. All right. Yes, we have some other comments here. Okay. Yes, we're neighbors. Midwest. All right. All right. Thank you very much, you guys, for joining me. I'm so happy. All right. And we've got Indiana in the house. We've got Ohio in the house. I know we've got Venezuela in the house. We've got some people in the house. I love it. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. House sitting is, and I'm sorry. Now my nose is like, I don't know. House sitting is awesome. I do love it. I think it's okay. So the reason that I'm house sitting is because I just want to be in places where I can be by myself. First off, and also so I can, yeah, I just like seeing different parts of the country. I like seeing where I might fit best, maybe. So it's it's cool just to be able to kind of bop around and travel around. So yes, it's cool. I like it. All right, all right, you guys. I'm talking too much. I'm gonna. I'm going to. What am I doing? Okay, I am going to move on now. Be serious, Alicia. So I want to ask you guys, what was your biggest win last week? What was awesome about last week? What did you do where you were like, yeah, yeah? Um, how it, and it could be, I say that, but it could be something small. It could be something like, maybe you didn't eat as much as you want to. You had that bag of frozen French fries in your freezer and you didn't eat half the bag like you normally do. I know you. I know myself. And maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's you didn't you wanted to say something rude and you didn't. That's a win. So, there are things that come into your mind that you want to say and you keep it classy. So what is something, yes, what is a big win for you? All right, and then also, what is self-care? What is something extra that, whoo, give myself some water. That's what's extra. All right, there we go. Okay, so what was something extra that you did for yourself last week? What was something where it was like, I'm just treating myself? It might be so last night I did a little spa time. I had, like a face mask, and I did the foot mask too. You ever do those? Those are so weird, but I love them. So yeah, something like that. What is something that you did for yourself last week? Leave us a chat. Let us know if you want. Yes. And meanwhile, all right, I see Miss Megals, our West Coast representation. All right. Hi. All right. So yes, let us know in the chat what is something extra you did for yourself, and what was your biggest win for last week. One of those two, or both of those two, if you feel like answering. All right. Wait. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Melanie says that her biggest win from last week was, okay, being a side task. Yes, taking on more responsibilities, more power. That feels good, right? Just having all that power. Yeah. So very good. Congratulations. That is awesome. That is what we like to see. Just, that you are taking, what do I want to say? That you are asking for what you want, you're getting it, and you are moving forward in your career. So that, okay. I see you. All right. All right. And then let's see what else we got. Okay, and then she is going to be temporarily helping another team get caught up on with their back. You're wearing me out. I am tired just reading this. But if this is what you want, if this is what is, yeah, because it's going to help you move in the direction that you want to go in your career. So, all right. All right, I still see you. I see you. very good. Congratulations. It's so this is a big 2 weeks for you. Dang. All right. So the work is leveling up and then birthday is happening. So awesome. All right. Okay. Okay. I see you. Yes. All right. What else we got here? Hi, 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 you guys. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm like toggling through these too fast. Hi, hi. Yes, say hello to your what do I want to call you? Your cohorts. I can never say that word. Cohorts. All right. And then Melanie works for. Wait. So she works for a law firm. She had to put the big adult pants on. Love that. And oh, child, yeah, being around attorneys. Yeah, I briefly worked for a company that does legal research, and that's a whole different world, friend. Oh my gosh! So yeah, I can see how that would. It takes some getting used to. It just takes, a different mindset to be around attorneys when you're not used to, yeah, used to that world, and you have to kind of jump into it. So all right, dang girl, okay, you guys are killing it. All right, so very good. Hey, oh my gosh. All right, what do we have here? Okay. Hi, we've got ready plans. Checking it out. Yes. Hi, welcome. Say hello in the chat. I love it. Yes. All right. I haven't had a lot of coffee today, so I can't even believe it on coffee. All right. I'm gonna go to the next. All right, we're gonna actually get started with journaling. How about that? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set a timer, and yeah, girl. All right, I'm gonna set a timer, and we're gonna write. So with the planning phase of our morning, what I usually do is just brain dump for 10 minutes. I get all the lingering stuff that is in my head, like, oh, I gotta go to the bank, I gotta make a deposit, I gotta do this, I gotta say, text my friend that I haven't talked to in 6 weeks, whatever. You get all of that on paper, and that will help the planning process so much, or it does for me, just getting everything out. So I'm going to go ahead, and I didn't turn on any music. Dang. All right, I'm gonna turn on some music. I hope it's okay. Okay. Okay, and then I am going to set our little timer. 10 minutes. All right. And we're going to work this out. Not 5 minutes, though. And yes, I do have to talk myself through this sometimes. So I'm sorry that you're witnessing that. All right. And go. So just let everything. got a minute and 36-ish seconds left of our brain dumpy time. There we are. That is the end of our 10-minute brain dump. Oh, I hope you feel a little more focused, and I hope that was helpful to you as far as planning. Yes, I always feel very good after a brain dump of any kind, just to get all those whirling thoughts out and onto the page so that I can make room for new thoughts. But yes, I hope that was good for you. I hope some things came up that maybe you had forgotten, and so that you can put them into your planner. So yeah, it was a good session for me. I didn't write a whole lot down, but I feel better with the things that I did write down. So that's good. All right, you guys, let's move on here. What are we? Yes, so these are some of our next prompts that we're going to be working on, if you would like, if you're here with me. So what I would like you to do is get another page in your journal or your notebook, whatever you're using. And our first set of questions is, oh, look at this. Okay. Sorry. I gotta stop. Like, I'll be mid sentence and I'll look at something in the chat. I'm gonna stop doing that. Okay, so by the end of this week, I will have done these 3 things. So these are your top 3 goals for the week. All right. So yes, I want you to think of what are the 3 things that will make me feel most accomplished if I complete them this week. We're not worrying about things that won't make us feel good in this list. That's not to say that you shouldn't do those things, but yeah, we want really high energy, good things that you need to do for yourself, hopefully toward a dream that you have. Okay. Number 2 is what might be blocking me from doing those things. So yes, one thing that I need to do now with my new work schedule is I need to wake up earlier and go to bed earlier, and that is a lifelong struggle for me of controlling my bedtime and not wanting to stay up later than I should. So yeah, I'm thinking about what I need to do, whether it's just I need to like put some blockers on my laptop and my phone so that I don't really do social media that much compared to a lot of other people, but yeah, sometimes it'll be that, or sometimes it'll just be email or whatever. So blocked. And I have to do the blocks much earlier than I have ever in the past. So like 8 p.m. I don't know. And then number 3, how will I feel after I finish all three of, or yes, finish all three of these tasks or accomplish all three of these goals that I have for the week. How will that make me feel inside? All right. So, what do you think about that? Okay. Now, focusing on the chat. Look at me. All right. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Melanie, very good point. We're not brain dumping. It really does. I love to do it whenever I can, especially if I don't have a particular. I'm blocking my face. Especially when I don't have another particular thing that I want to write about. I'll just do a brain dump, and yeah, it just clears the mind. Hmm. Hmm. As you would think. So yeah, there were a lot of times there are little things that'll pop into your head, and it's like, oh, I should do that. I should really get on that. That's something that I've been meaning to do for a while. All right, guys, I'm going to give you another 5 minutes to work on these three prompts. Very good. I'm so just, I feel the energy. I feel what do I say? The heart, the spirit right now. So I'm very grateful that you're here giving me your energy. All right. Okay. 5 minutes. Okay, we have 55 seconds. Eh, I'm almost at mid sentence. Give me. Okay. Yes. All right. Another 5 minutes down. We are making progress. We are doing our things. So yeah, how do you think you will feel? Let's kind of think about that feeling for a moment. Just how will you feel when you have accomplished all three of those tasks that you have set up for this week? Yeah, I want you to just kind of, you know, bask in that, swim in that for a moment. Uh, but yes, this you are doing the work right now. You are putting in your time to make sure that you have a successful week. So I'm happy that you're here. All right, we're gonna move on to our next set of questions. All right, what do we got? Okay, so are there any baby steps that I can take either today or tomorrow to get those three things accomplished? So, the, I mean, it could be just about anything. It could be maybe setting, if you're thinking about working out, maybe getting your clothing ready that you want to wear when you work out. Just what can you do today or tomorrow? Well, today is technically for me a self-care day. I do like to try and do something for tomorrow. The start of the work week, we want to make sure that we are set up for success. So that's number one. Number two or six in our series is, what events, appointments, or trips do I have planned this week, and how can I prepare for them? Dun dun dun. Anytime your routine is disrupted in some way, maybe you have a job interview, maybe you have a doctor's appointment, that is, in my experience, a recipe for disaster. No, it's just it's like the routine. No, it's just things tend to happen, and I'm trying to help us mitigate those things and think about those things. Do I need to, again, clothing? What am I going to wear? Where am I going to park? What am I going to eat before and after? uh, do I need to, how am I going to get there if I don't have a car? Things like that. So, yes. All right. Number seven is going to be, what is a big change I will make this week, and how will I set myself up for success? All right. We talked about the baby steps. Now, let's think about big changes. Like, are you starting a new job this week? Do you have a birthday? What is happening in your life that is going to be different than the previous weeks? So yeah, think about that, and what are some ways that you can set yourself up and prepare for that? Be successful in that. All right, Melanie is killing it. All right, what is she saying? Okay. Yeah. Ooh, child. Absolutely. Feeling relieved because, wait, you're renewing your vehicle tags at the end of the week. Anytime that the BMV can be avoided, that is a good experience and a good feeling. So, I'm right there with you, girl. Yes, if you could do that online, Why not? Why not? So very good. All right. All right. I like to see it. I love to see it. Let me know too in the chat. How do you feel about the coming week? And I'm like, I'm thank you. Oh, don't touch that. Thank you. All right. We're just having a good time. I'm happy. It's Sunday. I feel good about the coming week. So, all right, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes more to journal. Okay, let me get my timer here. I'm so happy. If you had seen me a few weeks ago with this timer, it didn't work. But now I got it to work, and now that's something I feel proud about. Okay, fine. We have 36 seconds. Get those last thoughts on paper. Beautiful. All right. All right, you guys. I hope that was good. I hope that you are setting yourself up for success. You're making those baby steps, or at least thinking about making the baby steps for the coming week. And I just wanted to show you as well. This is my journal that I'm writing in. And for some reason, well, I know why I did it. In past live streams, I had been doing all of these questions in a separate notebook, just like a spiral bound notebook. And that's cool. But I, for some reason, decided, you know what, why not just actually put everything in here where I will put my bullet journal and my weekly planning and like have it all in the same space. I know why now that I didn't do that. It's just because I didn't want to take up too many pages in the bullet journal. So, um, so yeah, I'm still kind of wrestling that with that in my mind, I guess. So maybe next week it'll be a notebook. I don't know. But yeah, I think it is probably better mentally to have it all in the same place. So this is what I'm writing it, and then when I'm done journaling, I'll have my weekly spread in there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, moving on. Moving on. All right. Our next journaling questions, and these will be. Where are we at time wise? Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. All right. We will discuss now. Where am I at? When can I schedule body double for high focus or boring tasks? So tasks that are you need to get them done, but they're boring and you're probably going to be sitting in one spot. I find body doubling is very helpful for those tasks. So technically you all and I are body doubling right now, in the sense, yeah, we're doing things together. We're doing all of our journaling and stuff together. So yeah, think about those tasks where you could really use some mental support in some way and just have another presence in the room with you or virtually. Number 9 is going to be, what's one thing I've been avoiding that I can take a small step toward next week? And you know what that is. And what can you do? Maybe it's looking at bills, and you need to like gather all your papers and stuff together. Just do that part. Like you don't have to actually do the bills yet, but just like gather everything. Okay. Number 10. What was the highlight of last week? So keeping it positive. What was the highlight of last week and why? And how can I replicate the best parts of that experience this week? So yesterday I went, and this is what led me to thinking about the outdoors and environment and all of that. Yeah, yesterday I went to Winton Woods, or not Winton Woods. I'm sorry, Sharon Woods. You don't know, it doesn't matter. Sharon Woods in Cincinnati with my mom, and it was a nice kind of bonding experience for us, which is good because yeah, I think we both have been kind of separately indoors for a lot of time, and you start to kind of think the same thoughts over and over and ruminate and have the same conversations over and over. So it's good to get out of the house and explore and be in nature. There you go. All right. I'm sorry, Melody. No, okay. So yes, and Thank you for bringing that up. So, going back to number 8, body doubling is, well, I kind of answered it. Yes, you're right. So yeah, it's just being in the same space with someone, and that way you can kind of focus better and work on your task and get it done, hopefully. So, but yes, I want you to think about that, and I want you to think about how you can replicate all the good feelings from last week and avoid, or excuse me, no, not avoid, take small steps toward things you are avoiding, although we want to avoid them as well. Okay, let's be real. All right, I'm gonna give us 5 more minutes, and we will go. We have 30 seconds, roughly, yeah, left. Okay. Okay. Look at that. Yes. You guys, look at all the. If you've been actually writing during this time and not just looking at my weird faces, then you probably have a very good amount of information that is very useful for planning your coming week. So I want you to just kind of maybe applaud yourself, give yourself a high five or maybe a hug, pat on the back, something, because yeah, this is very useful to know how you can go through the your week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all right. Let me know in the chat too, like if you have a highlight for last week that you really want to just kind of shout. I'm here for the shout outs. Let me know what was the highlight of your week last week. What did you do that you're really proud of, or maybe not even something that you did, it's just something that you felt or experienced. Maybe you went on a hot date. You saw a really cool movie. I don't know. What was the highlight of your week last week? So while you're writing that, I'm gonna move on. I had what was the highlight of my week? Oh yeah, okay. So I went on the picnic with my mother. Okay, that's cool. And then also I finished a course that I've been working on, so it's finally freaking done. For 11 weeks, I've been like agonizing over a course and having to write papers and do lesson plans and all of that, and I've finished it and it's done. So yes, I'm very happy for that. All right. So now, what I want you to do is just relax, okay? We're gonna take a 10-minute break and I need to actually I don't need to move my camera. I have it all set up. I'm proactive this week, but I do want to get some more coffee as if I need it, and I want to get some water. So I urge you to do the same. Get some water. Get ready for the second half of our live stream. Yes, get your pens. Get some new pens. All of that. All right, you guys. We're moving right along here, and I'm going to give us some time here to get ready for the next half. If I can, maybe I can't. Okay. All right. I will see you in 10 minutes. Be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay. Before I go, Melanie, it's killing it. All right. Hey, we hung out with our moms, our respective mothers, not each other's moms. All right, so okay, so she helped declutter the house, which okay, and then got some dog therapy with the dog. Okay. All right. On that note, we're gonna just think about cute dogs, and we're gonna have 10 minutes. All right. Cute dogs. Hello. I don't know why I have to say hi like that. I'm sorry. Hi. Welcome back. This is our. I hope my mic is on. This is our. If you can't hear me, please let me know. Yes, this is our second hour of our 2 hour journaling live stream that I do most Sundays. And this is our chance to plan and get ready for the coming week. Let me actually move off of this slide. We just finished our 10-minute break and we are feeling good, or I am feeling very good about some of the progress I think that I have made in my journal and feeling good about the coming week. So I hope you are as well. If you're just joining us, definitely say hello in the chat. We like to, just talk to each other. And yeah, Miss Melanie during the break left us hanging here. All right, so she's going to a coffee shop. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay. So she'll catch us on the replay. Happy birthday, Melanie. I hope it's a good one. It's a Friday. I hope if you're gonna turn up, I hope you turn up. I hope that it is a wonderful day for you. And yes, happy birthday to the Libras out there. Sorry, I'm making sure that my mic is not doing things. Anyway, yes, happy birthday, girl. I'm so happy that you shared that with us. And all right, the chat is now quiet. Now that Melanie's not here, feel free to, share your thoughts in the chat or say hello if you're just joining us. And I am going to get us back on track with our journaling. Yes, so if you were here for the first half, I'm going to now present some more journaling prompts for you to help you with your planning if you would like to keep writing, or you can, if you are more of a weekly spread person, you're ready to set up your planning pages in your journal, you know what I'm saying. Or you can do whatever you want, because we're hopefully all adults here. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm glad you're here with me sharing this time of being productive. I'll say that. Okay. But your mama, she's still here. See? Okay. Yes. All right. I'm glad you're still here. And yes, we're going to keep continuing here. All right. Thank you, madam. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. All right. So what we're going to do now is, if you were here for the first half, what we did was some journaling prompts. We wanted to dump everything that we were thinking about, all those nagging tasks and to-dos and things and trips and events that we have planned for the future. We got all that down on paper. And now I want you to take a highlighter. Oh, wait, I need to All right, we're gonna take this. All right, Miss Budgie Mom, I'm glad you're here. And I'm gonna take this and share my screen, my camera. There we go. All right, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, so now, um, all right. So yes, I'm not going to show you what I wrote, but so I wrote about 2 pages back here, answering those journaling prompts, and now I am going to use that information to help me plan. So I'm going to set up my weekly spread here. Get myself situated. All right, but let's go back to our prompts for a moment. Okay, so yes, take a highlighter. All those things that you wrote, I have some highlighters here. Take all those things you wrote and just highlight what stood out to you and what you need to go ahead and make appointments for or plug into your planner. So I'm going to give us 2 minutes to do that. Yes. Okay, so anything that you feel you need to make time for this week. All right, and go. That's it for us for the highlighting portion of our journaling time. All right. So yeah, I took the highlighter. I highlighted some things that I need to work on, and then also made some little squares around things. So doodled a little bit. All right. Now we're gonna move on. Let me hide this. No need that. Okay. So whilst I work on my weekly spread here, just to give you the visuals, all right. I want, if you're in a writing mood, I want you to think about, when did I feel stressed out last week? And how did my physical environment play a role in shaping my mood? So, yeah, think there, there are certain places that just they bring out the worst in me. And so I'm doing my best to try to avoid those places, if I can, So yeah, what are those places for you? Are there certain places that are maybe very visually stimulating, or maybe they're very noisy? What is it about them that stresses you out, and how can you either avoid those things or avoid that place altogether? So think about that. All right. So I'm going to give us 5 minutes to work on that prompt. Yeah. and we have about 30 seconds. Time kind of snuck up on me. So I'm just gonna go like that. Wait, no, I can't. So how are we feeling after that 5 minutes? What are some things that came up for you for last week? What made you feel stressed out last week? And how can you think about either changing the physical environments that cause the stress, if that's within your control, or just avoiding that altogether? And I, what did I do? Yeah, so I make myself sound like such a hermit, and I am, but I don't know. Yes, I am kind of a hermit. But yeah, I am avoiding going to the grocery store. At least the very large box grocery stores. I cannot stand them, and there is one location specifically in Cincinnati that gives me like a borderline panic attack every time I go there. So like this week, I just got groceries delivered, and it was the best thing, and I loved it. So yes, things like that, places that are stressful, that are visually or auditorily stimulating, overstimulating. Think about those places. Do they stress you out, and how can you avoid them? Or maybe just the people in those places. How can you avoid them? All right, that is our work is stressful. Yes, you say it, budgeting mama. Work is stressful. Yes, so I hope that I hope there's a way to be able to manage that stress. I hope that journaling helps as well. You know, in managing that stress, and just at least venting your emotions, having that place to be able to do that. So I'm sorry it's stressful. I hope I hope there's a way to manage it. Maybe not completely get rid of it. And would you say that your physical environment is part of that, or would you say it's more the people, or just the work itself, or all three? Yes, let us know, because yes, I self care does help. It really does. Just to be able to give yourself that time, and be able to, whether it's journaling or doing a face mask or something like that, watching your favorite television show, uh, exercising, things like that. But yeah, all of those things, the more you are stressed out, it obviously it's not good for your physical health either. So ooh, girl. Yes, immature people at work. I I hear you, friend. I'm sorry. Yeah, just trying to be able to just stay professional and still be able to kind of manage other people's behavior, and just their stupidity. I hate to say it sometimes. Sometimes people are just stupid. So yes, I totally got you, girl. Yeah, and I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. There's the immaturity and probably lack of professionalism at work. So we're gonna get through this. I'm sending you some good vibes of that, because, or I know that as well. All right, so yeah, it's good that you recognize that is the source of the stress, and hopefully that helps you be able to manage it a little better, whether you have to stay away from those people or whatever. um all right, girl, thank you very much for sharing that. Yeah, just stay away. Stay away. Ah, if you can. I mean, obviously it's not always possible, but yeah, don't let them get you down and keep you away from your goals at work and what you want to do. So, yes, I agree. Hmm. All right, all right. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah, and there are so many people out there who feel the exact same way. And exactly, see, we immature. At least it's not a hostile work environment. It's not, you're not. Hopefully, it's not something that keeps you from wanting to go to work. It's just annoying. I hope. Uh, yeah. So we. Mm. People, sometimes the people are the worst part. I shouldn't say that as a customer service purpose, but I did. There, I said it. So yes, all right. I'm saying too much. Oh shoot. But yeah, it's true. Immaturity is better than being harassed. Absolutely. All right, y'all. We're gonna get some more journaling prompts here. I got a little bit of my weekly spread done. Look at that. And now I have some prompts for you if you would like them. So, where are the places that drain my energy? And how? Wait, did I do this already? No, I didn't. Okay. Where are the places that drain my energy, and how can I visit them less? So that could be a relative's house. That could be maybe a friend who is, always has something negative to say and just sucks the life force out of you. That could be your workplace. So where are those places, and how? I guess you can't go to work less. You try. How can you visit those places less? And where are the places that make me feel more alive and relaxed and happy? And how can I visit those places more? So yeah, like going to the park yesterday, I had a ball. I just, just to be in nature, but still close to the city. I'm still not ready to go camping yet. Although I've graduated from just never again going camping to maybe I'll go in the future. I'm trying to keep more of an open mind about that. So yeah. Where are those places that make you feel more alive and relaxed? Okay, Alicia's talking a lot, so we're gonna go ahead and get your timer here, and I will give you. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I will give you 5 minutes to work on those places. We have 1 minute and roughly 5 seconds left of these journaling prompts. Yeah, look at that. All right. So let me know in the chat what are the places that drain your energy? Just suck the life force right out of you. And if it's within your control, it might not be might not be able to, but if you can, how can you visit those places less? Maybe, as I mentioned before, certain family members or friends, frenemies, maybe different people in your life who you visit or see out of obligation. And maybe if they're sucking the life force out of you, maybe you just I'm sick, but maybe you can't. So I don't know. How can you visit them less? And what are the places that make you feel more alive and free and happy and full of spirit and energy? What are those places? How can you visit those more? So yes, let's ponder that for this coming week. So all right, I'll show you what I'm working on over here. Let's see really quick. Yeah, so this is my weekly spread. Obviously I'm not 100% done with it, but yes. All right, here I will show you. So every week I do an intention of the week, and I will share that with you. All right, I intend to have a good, even closer. All right, I intend to have a good second week at my new job, remembering to do something scary every day. That's one of my goals is like do something scary every day, which usually means speaking to someone who I don't really have to speak to. Maybe, someone in a different department, you know, uh, and continuing to move forward. Now is the time to also think Now's the time to also think of self-care habits before and after work to set myself up for success. So yeah, as I mentioned, I'm gonna adjust my sleep schedule, and yeah, thinking about my exercise regimen, and which is something I need to work on anyway. So yeah, thinking about different things that I need to do before and after work, and so that I don't hate my job. There, I'll say that because sometimes it is more of the external things that are going on. So yeah, that's where I am right now with that. All right, let's move on to some different prompts here. All right. Um, what is one way I can share outdoor time with someone? All right, you don't have to go to a big forest or anything like that. Maybe it's just taking a walk around the block with a friend or loved one. All right, so I'm gonna give us 3 minutes since there's only one prompt here. I'm gonna give us 3 minutes to think about a way you can spend some outdoor time with someone this week. And we have 1 minute left. All right. Thinking about being outside, which sometimes feels so weird. I'm very much an indoor person, but I love being outside when I'm, it's just a matter of actually getting myself out the door and going outside. So I'm trying to be more mindful of that. So yeah, let me know in the chat. How do you plan to spend some outdoor time with someone this week, this coming week? You're gonna walk your dog. You're gonna walk your cat. Are you going to maybe take a trip to the coffee shop with a friend? And I say with someone, we want to be social. We want to, have some maybe bonding time with someone. And it is nice to be able to share those experiences with other people, right? Usually, unless they're immature. We don't want that. So yes, let us know in the chat if you feel like sharing. What are some ways? What are some ideas for sharing outdoor time with another being, maybe a human being or a dog or a cat? All right. And while you were working on that, I was getting my weekly spread together. It's still, so I'm pretty much almost done. I'm going to fill in some dates. And of course, I have to do my quote of the week. So I will work on that while you continue to write, I hope. Okay. And all right, we have another environmental question here. Okay, so what is one, well, I read and do that at the same time, what is one change I can make to my home environment to help me feel more calm and relaxed and productive and amazing and spectacular? What are some, what can we do? What are we going to do to change our home environment? Do we need to clean something? Do we need to put something in a different, maybe move clothing to a different location, get rid of clutter? What do we need to do? All right, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes to ponder that. All right. have 45 seconds left. Let's think about one change we can make to our home environment. Yes, very good job, you guys. I can feel the energy. I can feel things are happening. All right. Yes. Okay. Okay. We had some things in the chat while we were journaling here. All right. Yes, Stephanie is all right. FaceTiming your mom while walking on a trail. I love it. Yes, it's like because it's good because I don't know what your relationship is with your mother, but when things start to get maybe a little tense, a little uncomfortable, speaking from my own experience, then you can just hang up. But I don't want to, I don't, maybe you have it a little bit better with your mom and you'll have a nice long chat and you'll be able to enjoy the trail while also, yeah, so it's like it's nice because, yeah, it's like you're by yourself, but you're with your mom at the same time. Multitasking. Very good. Yes, and that is a way you can share that with her. Let her experience the nature as well. So beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I hope it goes well. All right. And then Miss Stephanie Scribe is gonna burn some candles while studying. I love it. All right. Gonna feel. Do you have specific? Not to get too in the weeds about this, but do you have specific smells that help you study more? Is this something that you've done before? Um, do you have specific things? Because I know different smells are supposed to help you study better. So I'm curious. Let me know in the chat. Let us know how you feel. Which candles you will choose for this study session. So I like that. I like that. All right, y'all. We're moving along. Okay, we're making things happen. Uh, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm doing my weekly spread. All right, it's coming along. I am almost done here. I'm filling out some of the to-dos and things. So Sundays, I put a little heart. I don't like doing the check boxes because that makes it feel very class oriented on Sunday when I'm supposed to be, relaxing and chilling. But then I do things. Don't, don't, you know what I'm saying? Yes, this day I want to meal prep. So all I do for meal prep is just like cook the grain and cook the beans or whatever. I don't put them into little containers. I just, I just make a big pot of whatever and then I just kind of scoop out of that for the week. That's all I can commit to. And then today I'd like to walk to the library, and then there's a course that I want to buy and start on for this week. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on that and buy that. And then bed early. Yay! All right. And then I filled in some random to do. So, all right, I'm gonna. Yes. See, Stephanie, all right, you understand the smells. I felt weird asking that question, but some smells are more conducive to studying. I don't know. All right. Okay, so yes, it is about the vibe. It is okay, so they're non-scented. That's less distracting. So I can see why that would be good for studying. And then during the day, oh, that's nice. Okay, for your home vibes to make the home smell nice, you've got lemon cookie, which sounds Incredible. Okay. I like this candle vibe you've got going here. Yeah, it does make more sense, I think, too. If you're not going to have a specific study smell, whatever that is, then to have it, than to have it be just non-scented. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to research this. I need to know what are the smells that we're supposed to use in this study or not. Okay. So yes. Okay. She uses scented hand lotion. Oh, that's nice. And then you use the same scent when you need to recall the material. Okay, Meggles, I see this game. I'm kind of into that. All right. Is it again? Like, tell me what spell. Tell me what spell. What spell is it? Um. All right. Or does it matter which spell as long as it's the same one? For the studying and then also for recalling the material. I want to know. Okay. While you're telling me this, I'm going to move on. Okay. All right. So this is yes. I just want to know. Yes, I think that is a good idea. All right. Um. All right. Yes. Just to connect those. I know there's a scientific neural pathways connecting them with the sense. You know what I'm saying? All right. Your next journaling prompt is going to be, how will I connect with nature this week? All right. So how, and I don't want you to feel too like you have to put on your hiking boots or whatever. I just mean like, how will you, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. How will you connect with nature? Will you go outside? How will you be outside and have a meaningful experience in nature? Okay. All right. And then Meggles. Okay. Thank you, Meggles. All right. It doesn't matter as long as it's the same one. Okay. Okay. That's important for studying to make sure that you are recalling those memories. Okay. 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 Smells. All right. I like this. Very good. Okay. Yes. So I'm going to give you some time here to work on this journaling prompt and also for myself to finish up my weekly spread. I'm almost done. Almost done. Okay, 3 minutes. I want you to think about connecting with nature. I'm not trying to be a hippie or anything. Like just taking a walk outside. Just be outside. While yes, in in my part of the U.S., while the weather is still decent enough to go outside. You know. All right, 3 minutes on that. Yes. We have 50 seconds left of thinking about how we're connecting with nature. No! Okay, wait. Uh, 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 I need to keep writing because otherwise, if I stop and come back, I will mess it up. So please just bear with me. Okay. And then, oh, just trying to fit it in. Okay. Hi. I hope that was helpful to think about how you gonna spend some time outside, be outside. Don't be indoors breathing the same air all the time. Okay. All right. All right. Um, I lost my train of thought. Okay, I'm going to move on to our next journaling prompt. And this is our last one for the day. We're a little bit over on our time. So if you have another 5 minutes to think about this, I think it would be very useful. I want you to think about, what do you want? What do you want in your life? What do you want for breakfast? If you haven't eaten breakfast, which I haven't, I don't know if you've heard. I don't know if the mic picked it up, but my stomach was growling a few minutes ago. So yeah, I will be eating something, and I want you to think about what you want for this coming week. Okay, and while you're doing that, I will share with you, or yeah, I will share with you my quote of the week, which is. How about we do that? Okay. When you do something noble and beautiful and nobody noticed, do not be sad. For the sun every morning is a beautiful spectacle, and yet most of the audience still sleeps. And that is by John Lennon. So yeah, kind of related to nature. I liked it. I thought you may be doing a lot of wonderful things and no one is noticing, and you may not have the validation that you need, but you are still going forward. You're still doing your thing, and that is wonderful. Just keep doing your thing. You don't always need other people to pat you on the back, even though it is nice when that happens. All right. So I'm gonna give us another 5, and that will be it. I am leaving you guys. Okay. 5. What do you want? What do you want? We have 1 minute and 37 seconds left to think about what do you want? All right, that I hope was a good 5 minutes for you. I hope it gave you some, maybe just a tiny speck of clarity as to what you want in your life. And I ask myself that all the time, and I sometimes I change my mind, and then sometimes I just don't know, or it's not always clear. So it's I feel it's a good practice to always keep asking yourself that as much as you can. So yeah, I hope that was good. I hope that was helpful. All right, I'm gonna show you guys my weekly spread. Do this. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I didn't show you. This is how I had to test my little uh thingy here. What do I want to say? My calendar, and it still didn't come out right. That's funny. So this is what my weekly spread looks like. Mostly finished. I still have obviously all my to-dos, which I usually do the night before, so that's why I can't do them now. But yeah, this it looks good to me. This is how it helps me feel ready for the week. So I hope you are feeling a little more prepared for this coming week as well. Yes, it's all happening. It's happening. All right. What do I need to do? Yes, I need to do this, and then we are at the end of our time. So I just want to say thank you all for joining me. We had some good discussions in the chat today. I appreciate all of your just warmth and energy today, and all of the things that you shared with us. So thank you all so much. We're here. We're doing this thing. We're gonna get through this week. All right. Please like this video. All right. If you liked it, which I mean, if you're at this point, you hopefully like something, and that helps other journalers find us. And people who like to journal, they will know. They'll be able to do a search. They'll see my little face. Oh god. Yay. Okay. Yeah. So please like and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, please do that, and that will help us be more of a unit and more of a community, and you will get notifications on new videos and all of that. Okay, yes, I want to say hi to Heather. Ah, all right. Hello, Heather. I'm so glad you liked it. All right, I'm glad you were here. Welcome, welcome. And it's been a pleasure having all of you here today, and I hope to see you. I want to tell you all, I can't read a calendar to save my life. Okay, so today is October 5th. All right, next week I will be here. I said that I wouldn't be. I will be here for my next live stream on October 12th. Woo! But October 19th, that is when I will not be here. So that is that. I'm sorry. I can't read. Okay. So thank you so much, Stephanie. I'm so glad you liked it. Thank you very much for being here. I'm glad that was helpful. Yes, just to have some time to journal. It's always good. Journaling is self-care. Planning is self-care. Look at you. Okay. And Miss Budgeting Mama, thank you so much. I hope you have a blessed week as well. I'm sending you a hug. And I just hope you have a wonderful week. Don't get too stressed out. Go outside. Don't let immature people bring you down. Okay? We're not doing that. And Melanie, she has left the chat, but I do want to wish her a happy birthday if she's watching the replay. All right. Let's all wish her a happy birthday. Yeah. What do you need? What's going to cross off the past days? Yes, that's right. We are doing this. We're just going to Oh, yeah. You mean as far as my calendar? I need to do something and not get confused on my days. We're not going to do that. All right, y'all. I am going to thank you very much, Meadows. I'm so happy. All right. You can handle those immature people. You don't need those, don't let them get you down. Don't let them don't let them block you from going forward in your life and getting what you want in your job. Because no. All right. Yeah. All right. And Meadows, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yes. All right. I'm so happy to have you here. Wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to get, yes. Okay. All right. So yes, Meadows, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you all. I'm just happy. I'm happy that you join me every week for my craziness and for this journaling time to give yourself a little bit of happiness before we start the week, which is probably could be awesome, but could not be awesome as well. Yeah. All right, you guys. Here. Okay. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I'm gonna. I could do this. I could do the upside down wave this week. I couldn't do it last week. All right. And then I go. I'm back. All right. I'm going to give you all the upside. This is live, y'all. This is live. Okay. I'll give y'all the upside down wave. Goodbye. Have a good week. Take care of yourself. Go outside. Hydrate. Okay. Be nice to people and don't let them not be nice to you. Okay, bye.